The ratings are in. The ratings are in for Caffeine for the month of June. 454,000 hits for the entire website. That's up 29% because of Gnome. All right. And because of the Ultimate Madness finals, they have been able to get a 29% increase coming off their worst ever performance in the month of May. So they had nowhere else to go up. I mean, I guess it could have got worse, but that would have been DEFCON 5 level there. Okay, but they did improve 29%. They got about 100,000 more views this month than they did the previous month, which got them to a whopping 139,686 most viewed website in the world, 36,989 most viewed website in the United States. But here's the problem. In their personal category of gaming, video game consoles, accessories, all right, where they're competing against Twitch, where they're competing against Facebook gaming, YouTube gaming, and all these other platforms, they are not top 5. They are not top 10. They are not top 100. They are not top 1,000. They are 1,109 in their own personal category. That is interesting because that is not good. To not even be in the top 1,000 of your own category has to speak volumes on where this company's headed. I wonder how the next round of funding is going to go when they show their investors these numbers. They have not really, they are still down year in, year out from last year. Their peak last year was around 556. They're still at 454. So they have they're still down, even though they've bounced from last month. Last month was their worst month ever. So there was, like I said, really nowhere else. I guess, again, they could have gone worse, but there was really nowhere else to go but up. Especially when URL was heavy that month with some big events. Big events. So, I don't know, man. This is... You had Drake here to promote this and all this other stuff. So Drake really only added, if you're going to say he was responsible for the entire bump, 100,000 views. 100,000 views. It's still not good, guys. It really isn't, but we will say this. They did better this month. I still think it's very disappointing. Now let's compare this to Twitch and let's see how Twitch did, because that's their number one competitor. And they have battle rap on their network, featuring King of the Dot. Okay, all right. Well, we'll just type in Twitch on its own to make it easier for everybody. Twitch is down 2%. They're down 2%, which is really not much when you have 1.17 billion views. 1.17 billion views for Twitch. Okay, down 2% from the month before, but when you get when you have such a high number, 2-3%, it's really nothing. It's really nothing. 1.7, 1.8, 1.6. Yeah, come on. But as far as that goes, their global rank is 38th in the world. 38th in the world. All right, 52 in the world in the United States, which is actually up from last month. They're even from the month before with their global rank, okay? And their category rank, which is the same category as Caffeine, is the second biggest one. Now, I do believe they consider YouTube number one in that category. Let me double check. Sorry, I'm going to type that wrong. Why isn't it popping up? Why isn't YouTube popping up? Pardon my interruptions. No, we don't want to pardon your interruptions. We're doing things right now, and you're messing this up, fam. Oh, well, it looks like the website's down. Regardless, interesting timing, huh? Interesting timing for the website to be down. Pardon our interruption. As you were browsing, similar with something made about the browser made you think that they thought I was a bot. Press and hold. They thought I was a bot. Okay. All right. Did I complete the cache? Okay, cool. Go to YouTube. No, YouTube is under the category of arts and entertainment, TV, movies, and streaming. All right. So I'm interested to know who's number one in the. Can I click on? Oh, I can click on the category. Oh, cool. So maybe we can find out who is number one if Twitch isn't. That's an interesting thing to find out. Here, let's see. Well, Twitch is number one, so I don't know why it said number two, because you go to here. Twitch is number one. Twitch is number one. So maybe whatever Rob Locks is. I'm not familiar with Rob Locks, but it must be involved in some kind of gaming. I don't know. That's interesting. It's something else. But anyways, yeah, Twitch is number one. Twitch is definitely number one. And here are all your other things. So it's gonna look. You guys improve. Salute to y'all. But I don't know if the investors are gonna be happy with just 100,000, especially when you bring the big guns. You had Gnome, you had Drake, you had Ultimate Madness. Those were the big guns, ready, shooting, firing on all cylinders to get these numbers up. And you know, it's been a struggle. It's definitely been a struggle. They really don't get any traction anywhere else besides the United States. It's 70% of their traction. United Kingdom gets them 5%, Brazil 5%, Canada 3%, India 1%, and then so far. And they do pay. If you guys look who they actually pay. Look at this. Top 5 paid keywords. They pay for these keywords to be in the algorithms. URL caffeine app, caffeine URL battle. They are actually paying, and you see they don't have anything else. So URL is their priority. URL is their priority because they pay for Caffeine TV, they pay for Caffeine, and they pay for Caffeine URL battle, Caffeine URL, and Caffeine app. So that's also interesting that no other keywords are paid on their platform, and again, look what they get most of their traffic from. Most of the traffic comes from YouTube. 59%. This is why I'll never understand why URL has abandoned YouTube. 27% come from Twitter, 7% from Reddit, 4% from Facebook, and less than 1% from Instagram. Do not abandon YouTube. They bring you 60% of your traffic, fam. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the current numbers. Do you think Caffeine is safe now? Do you think they'll continue to rise? Do you think this bump is superficial and they will fall back down? Again, they are still down from 600,000 views in the month of January. So they're still down 150,000 views. They recovered a little bit of their audience, all right, in the month of June, but the growth can only be considered real growth if it's month in, month out, and it's consistent. Love you guys. Let me know what you think. Peace.